How old is he?
He's 23.
Stay on the line with me and calm down a little bit, all right?
Yeah, I'm calm, but he's having seizures. Get over here, please. You must get over here, please.
Okay, take it easy, okay?
Okay, no, I think he had Valium or something. I don't know. Please, because he's dying, please.
Got me into drugs was needing to feel accepted by my peers. I grew up in a small town, Ojai Valley, California, and since there's only about 9,000 kids or residents there, I felt like it was the only way to fit in.
I think I was 12 years old when my family kind of went separate ways. My mother and my father divorced, and I think I'm a pretty highly sensitive person, and so being so sensitive, what I found was that alcohol and pot helped me emotionally to deal with the pain that I felt.
As an addict, I started using alcohol, and then shortly thereafter marijuana at 14. A young woman I knew happened to have some, and we tried it, and then we just never really stopped.
My addiction began when I was born, pretty much, because alcoholism is a disease, and didn't realize that until later in life, but it's something I was born with.
As she submarines, the rope loops round her feeble feet. Before the dawn breaks on her sorry grasp, in a blink and in one motion, rope constricts, rips her towards the ocean. She never finds her bearings, sucking splash into her lungs.
That all the drugs and alcohol, basically anything that's abusable, sort of tickles your dopamine system in your brain. And dopamine is the brain chemical that gives us pleasure. So all fun things, whether it's playing video games, running in a race, surfing, drinking a beer, shooting up cocaine, all those things attack your dopamine system. And again, there's no one way to treat addicts because everybody's different, but one of the main things that we use is called the 12-step program, or in alcohol, it's Alcoholics Anonymous or AA. There's another one for drugs called Narcotics Anonymous, NA. And that is based on the principle that you're powerless over your drug of choice. And the first step is to just admit that you have no control over it and just give up that idea that you do have control over it, and then it all goes from there.
There's these two voices in most addict or alcoholic brains. And one is constantly telling me, go smoke a joint with your friends. Like, because I still know people, obviously, you know, in the community that smoke pot or go out and drink. And so there's this one voice that's like, it's totally going to be different this time. It'll be totally fine. And then there's the rational brain voice, and this is the one that I go to AA or NA to keep in touch with, that says, my brain, for whatever reason, I was born differently. And I'm not able, that first drink or that first, you know, hit of marijuana is going to send me into this compulsion. It kicks right into a compulsion to keep going.
I struggled physically through withdrawals almost constantly. Near the end of my addiction, there wasn't any of that happy getting high with friends. It wasn't social. I was isolated, and constantly sick. Physically, I was ill. My bones hurt. My skin crawled. I couldn't sleep, and when I could, it wasn't great sleep, and it didn't last long. I was a very sick person physically. I had open sores all over my body from picking. I was malnourished because drugs came before food. Appealing to the eye, I was gruesome at best.
I decided to stop because I woke up in jail at 38 years old, and I asked and it was kind of strange. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was real quiet in the jail, and I had tears actually rolling down the sides of my cheeks. I was laying on my back in my cell, and a voice from within was kind of like, "What happened to your dreams?" And I realized that I had ruined all my dreams. I mean, between 20 and 38, I didn't accomplish much in life. And those are prime years. And so that sort of woke me up to want to start living differently.
My suggestion is to stay away completely, complete abstinence. There's way funner, cooler things to do out there. And it's about sticking with the right people, the people who are doing good and have great values. And if you do get on that wrong path, the hardest part is turning around, but you can do it.
¿Te sientes orgulloso de tu película? ¿Por qué?
Sí, porque la adicción es un tema muy importante que en mi vida.
¿Qué aprendiste acerca de ti mismo durante el documental?
He aprendido que cuando trabajo duro puedo conseguir mucho hecho en un corto periodo de tiempo.
¿Tienes una nueva perspectiva sobre la adicción porque sabes más sobre adicción?
He aprendido mucho más sobre la adicción de las entrevistas y la investigación. ¿Cuál fue tu pregunta favorita de las entrevistas?
Mi pregunta favorita fue cómo hicieron tu familia tratar a tú.
¿El documental fue difícil o no? ¿Por qué?
El documental fue difícil porque no tuvimos suficiente tiempo.
¿El documental te dio estrés?
Sí, porque tuvimos un mes y necesitamos más tiempo.